Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Ironside cast. With me Matt, with me 1v1 for you all here on Gaia on the Eastern Front. Let's go for the players. In the service today we have Mthis. Represent the Wehrmacht today we have Professor straight to Captain Infanterie Division. Let's see how this turns out for them. Infanterie is generally a really good choice, especially in a 1v1 map. Infanterie has a very good amount of options to them is what I was going to say. But my voice is all over the place evidently. Conscripts are being rolled out here for Mthis, nothing too unusual, trying to secure some ground. Double Volksgrenadier here for Professor. Volksgrenadiers are surprisingly good with Infanterie because you can give them Sturmgewehrs later on. Sure, it's expensive, but certainly having Sturmgewehrs on your Volksgrenadiers can do a lot of work. It's also a victory point game, which I do appreciate. I appreciate victory point games as they allow me to not have to spend too much time on a single match most of the time. Saba's having a little bit of a firefight with the folks. Some pioneers also coming up. Lots of rifle fires being poured in. Grenadiers are trying to get closer, which will make them easier target, but it allows the pioneers to get on the flank here. Molotov. Ooh, good throw there from Mthis' conscripts. I don't think the Wehrmacht was prepared for this many Soviets to cover this ground. Pioneers go down. Oh, that's a huge loss early on. A very good start there from the Soviets. This is going to be triple Volksgrenadier now for the Wehrmacht at the moment. Well, they probably need to get a replacement pioneer soon. Generally, you would never want to not have a pioneer. But the Volksgrenadiers are just being equipped and remanned as some more Volksgrenadiers arrive on the front line here to try and hold back the Soviets. The Soviets are just splitting out to capture ground, which all the conscripts will allow them to do. Conscripts can get a lot of ground very quickly because you can have so many of them for so cheap. The others are trying to get some ground back again. So far a little bit quiet, but that's pretty normal this early on in a 1v1.
How can we help everyone? Grenadiers ready!
Volksgrenadiers are ready to move to try and get ground again. Laying out some sandbags in their approach and also holding up behind the tractor. Replacement pioneers are being requisitioned. Soviets are taking up for the rifle command. And Maxim is being rolled out as well. Volksgrenadiers need to be careful, need to get behind cover of some kind. As the conscripts have cover now. And the Volksgrenadiers are fighting across the front line here.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
But the Volks do have a good position there. There's some long-range shots in on the Soviets. Maxim is rolling onto the field. Folks are getting some more heavy cover here behind the hay, but took some losses. Not looking good for the folks at the moment. The conscripts are doing a lot of good work, to be honest. They're trying to do their best with their Kar-98s. But sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's enough. Also, it's ready to move up. Kampfkraft Center is being prepared to, which will give the German infantry free veterancy, which is unique to Infanterie Division. So now, when they take up, all their infantry is just going to get free veterancy upgrades. Oh, that's not good for Professor there. Oh, that's a lost Volksgrenadier. That's not good. But the Pioneers will be able to take out that conscript, I think, in return. Yep, they do. More Soviets are trying to move up to gain some ground. The Germans are in a pretty dire position. They are taking up though. We'll see if the Wehrmacht can make a comeback though. More folks are spreading out here from this little hole in the hedges. So they're going to focus on the southern flank at the moment, and Maxim might turn around. And he did this. Mthis is being very mobile with the units, good to see. Some Sturmgewehrs have been upgraded on some of the folks. Maxim's opening up on the one with the Sturmgewehrs, good to see. Gonna force them off. And while the Pioneers trying to scoop around here, they can get closer to throw Gebaldeladung on it, they can definitely take it out.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Gebaldeladung being tossed in the building instead.
Production upgrade accomplished.
Which will deny that building for the Soviets. You know, the Germans are bringing in some actual good ideas now. And be equipped with an MT42 100 rounds here playing as infantry. Just an overall better upgrade than the MT42. 10 more munitions. Maxim's moving about, but it's getting in range of the Grenadiers. And it's vulnerable out there in the open because it's going to be focused on those folks. But it's moving now as the sappers are moving to take care of the Volks instead. Ah, the last Volks goes down. That's not looking good here for Professor. Upgrade going out. Did some good damage there to the Maxim. They're actually clearing out the Maxim. And they actually took him out. Very accurate fire there from the Grenadiers. Concepts are flanking out. Using the structure. Other folks Grenadiers being requisitioned. But the Grenadiers are actually doing a really good job here. I'm honestly surprised. Are they actually better than Folks? Folks Grenadiers? I thought they had the same stat line for their Grenadiers, but with how accurate the Grenadiers are being, it's very hard to judge, if I am to be honest. The Grenadiers are just doing a very good job mowing down the conscripts. But here comes more Soviets. And that might be too much for them. They have to pull back. I don't think they'll make it either. No, the Maxim and conscripts is just too much. And that Maxim is going to remain a problem in the center. Not looking good for this service at all. D70 is being prepared. Arthas is yet to pick a commander, I think. They have no need to. Shock is also rolling up here. Also just trying to get around the flanks. Maxim is able to be reinforced thanks to the truck. Sturmgewehr are trying to do their work here. Trying to get some accurate fire. They're actually doing a pretty good job there, but they're taking some fire in return. But two Sturmgewehrs are mowing into the conscripts. Maxim opens up to cover the other flank. Smoke ray being popped there. And here comes the T-70. Panzerfaust have been upgraded though on the... has it? No, it has not. Oh god. That means the Volks leaders have no anti-tank capability whatsoever. Grenade being tossed out the hatch of the T-70. Which kills the Volksgrenadier squad entirely. Oh, that is unfortunate. And it's not looking good for Professor here. Pack 40 is being requisitioned. The Wehrmacht has suffered heavy losses here. Can they make a comeback from this is the question. With this going on, the Soviets are taking straight for tier 3. Want to go for an early T-34, I imagine, to win out. T-70 sets up in an ambush position in the center. The best of its abilities. Panzerbrücke has been upgraded here on the... I need to give him some measure of anti-tank equipment. The Panzerbrücke is still not the most efficient against the T-70. T-70 is going to go for a flank. Here comes T-70. Great hatch. Great being thrown out the hatch. Damage engine there. And then, oh, they cleared it out with a Brandflasche.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
I don't know why Arthas is complaining, because that is really the first bit of luck that the Germans have had for a while. Molotov being tossed in return. Pioneers trying to hold up behind the T-70, but will fail. Comes jump inside the T-70. Pack 40 sets up. Bait being tossed up the hatch, I think. I don't think the T-70 can actually hit, the pack can actually hit it unless you just attack ground. There it goes. And you just have to pull back again. But the Germans have a little bit of respite now. Respite. Because of the... but the Soviets are going straight for Armored Fist. Are they going to go for an early KV if they are going for a commander with KVs? That's what I'm wondering, because Alves is yet to pick a commander. Pack 40 is now set up. What's going to send the flank here with the Sturmgewehr. Max moving about. There's also assist coming to center here. So that's going to be a bunker. Here's the assist. Force going to have to pull back, but they're right in the middle of Maxim fire. Fortunately, not that many of them actually die. But the Germans are tearing up. Rather. Which will improve the veterancy of their units thanks to them being infantry. Getting all the infantry bonuses for free. This is gonna bring fire as an artillery piece. Want to try and clear that pack. Got a good shot in. We also have an MG42 coming up here from the German Wehrmacht. But the Maxim's gonna hit it. That means that MG42 is not gonna be able to do much. We're being tossed here on the Sapper, not on the Pioneers, I mean. But the Pioneers will be down against the Sappers, I think. As the soldiers are trying to set up bunkers along the front line. So it's set up inside the structure again. DPM are equipped on the conscripts because they're veterans enough. Because conscripts need to be veteran before they can actually get weapons. And DPM, some conscripts is pretty decent, I think. So suddenly a low quality infantry has light machine gun to work with. MG42 now set up in the center here. Get out the Cis gun. Conscripts are trying to flank. Got some Molotov and the Grenadiers. They've been suppressed. The conscripts need to get out of the range of fire. New box of ammunition is being set up. There goes, now it's ripping up. But our conscripts going to flank now. MG4 is just not going to be able to turn time. Molotov being tossed. And that clears that an MG42. MG42 upgrade here with 100 rounds, so that's going to be very good at that Grenadier squad. He'll sit on a lot of fire very quickly. The Germans are still suffering. T-34-76 has reached the front line.
Grenadiers reporting.
Mostly as we equip the MG42. Have to pull it back. Especially with that T-34 showing up. Well, they can reinforce from there. Guess they're close enough to the base. Oh, the pack is getting a little bit too close out there. The Max is going to open fire on it. Yeah, that's why you don't want to have your 80 gun moving into the range. You have a machine gun. And the T-34 is going to be a problem now, but a headset is being requisitioned. The Grenadiers are very scared of the tank, as you could hear. They were screaming, "Stop that tank!" But they managed to pull out of that. MG4 choosing his best in the duel here with the Maxim. I think the Maxim has the upper hand at the moment. Post is on the flank now with the Sturmgewehr. And the pack being requisitioned. But T-34 is also being prepared. Yes, the heads up, but the heads needs to be somewhat cautious. As if the T-34 gets close, it can take out the heads up fairly reliably. So the heads will need some infantry support. Probably from the Grenadiers. Oh, T-34 is overextending here. Gets flanked there by the headset. And takes it out. And now the other T-50 wants to be cautious because now they know there's a Hetzer on the field. You don't really see the Hetzer that often because it's very much a most unique thing to Wehrmacht Infanterie, who constantly might try and get to the flank here with an AT grenade. Yep, throwing an RPG-40, which doesn't do anything. Also being tossed. Yeah, the RPG-40 is not that effective of an anti-tank grenade. Gets us on the advance. Mthis is being remanned though. Remote control MG-34 is being requisitioned here for the Hetzer, because the unique thing about the Hetzer is the MG-34 on top could actually be remote controlled from inside tank. Well, tank. Vehicle. Which allowed the gunner to have a lot of survivability, as you can imagine. I'm not sure how to reload it though. Actually looking at it, I think there's a little bit of a blast shield there holding it. They probably have a way they can go up, move up, grab it, and just aim the new magazine inside. But they allowed the gunner to essentially just operate the thing from within. Pretty useful. They even have this weird periscope thing. I'm not sure if it's modeled though. You can see it here at the top, like it's curved around. So it's with a tank hunter sneaking about here. I'm gonna see if they can get rid of that Hetzer. But the Grenadiers are nearby. Oh, the Hetzer's moving ahead without the Grenadiers. Oh, that's gonna be a Captain Panzerfaust. Hetzer taken out. That's how you use tank hunters. Just wait in a very good ambush position. And Professor even commented on it. Very good. That's some nice. That's a nice talk between the players. Harman is also in the field for the Wehrmacht now, so it's fine. See if he can solve the issue going on here. But the Soviets so far holding all the victory points, and they've done so for most of the game. The Germans are not doing too well. On firefight here, bringing some folks and some conscripts. The little command shares from the Soviets. I guess they feel they have no need to pick a commander yet. Top fuel point is going to go into German hands. Just trying to scavenge the record of Hetzer. Smart choice, because that'll give you some resources back at least. Yeah, 35 fuel, that's actually a pretty good haul. Smoke grenade being popped there. To cover for the MG-42 that's going to get back into position. The folks are moving about. Pack is sitting up over here. Fails to penetrate. Now the maximum is of an AMG. There's also a recon team standing by the machine gun. As the Hellman just stays back here. Second Hetzer's being requisitioned. Always like to see the Hetzer. Hetzer's got a Hetz. I love playing the Hetzer back in War Thunder when I used to play that game. I always enjoyed that little vehicle. Like first round being loaded here. And that takes out the Fox Gladius. And that bomb is gonna get destroyed by the machine gun fire. If they can actually hit it. That's a waste of a bunker though, that's just gonna get cleared out immediately. Oh, never mind. Germans are gonna be able to repair it. Oh, one shell almost got it. Machine guns also being fire. Hack is setting up. And T-54 decides to back off at that. MG-42 is about to be cleared out. Yeah, that Maxim is just massacring them. But the heads are arriving down the front line. Germans are still unable to get any of the victory points. Pretty one-sided battle, but it's been very intense, still, despite it all. T-54's on the move. Hetzel's ready to make another move. What's being repositioned for the Soviets.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
As more folks also arriving in. They need to get as many troops on the ground as they can. We'll soon get advances happening thanks to the MG42 here.
Can now accommodate an MG42.
Getting on the flank there of the sappers and clearing them out.
The enemy has killed another.
Be careful as they move though, because the conscripts nearby. Just gonna open his fire with an artillery strike. Also being tossed under folks. Ooh, and that Molotov hits pretty damn well. And the T-54 is now moving up as well. That needs to be quick.
Officers are now available for transfer to the front.
Misses.
We need orders.
Sis fails to penetrate. Both sides fail to penetrate at the moment. Hauban is trying to set up an artillery strike. He's out in the open though. Trying to be suppressed here. Oh, nothing's covering his flank. What's going on him? And he's pinned, and that fails the artillery strike. There's just no Germans here to cover the flank. It's not looking good for the Wehrmacht. This is immediately swaps back to artillery striking. As I said, one of the big advantages of the SIS. Medics also getting to work here on the Wehrmacht troops.
A new grenadier squad is ready.
Small folks are arriving. Scavenging around the wrecked T-44. And he is doing their best to hold the line. Get some good shots in on the SIS actually. The T-54 is back in action. Hetzel's gonna go for it. That's a good shot there on the T-44. The Hetzer still holding on. Hetzer does have pretty good slanted armor for its size. So it can deflect a lot of shots. Shots you would not expect it to be able to deflect actually. I suppose one loaded. Got hit by a SIS though, but if it gets penetrated, it takes a lot of damage. It is a very small vehicle after all. Pioneer is also being pinned down by more DPMs. It's not looking good here for the Germans. You have an infantry gun being positioned. Base MG42 starts cover the flank here somewhat. Ooh, that's not gonna be good for the pack. Yeah, that's a clean up pack. There's just a lack of Germans to cover the front line. So the Soviets are able to slip through. The Soviets can make good use of it, they can just slip through anywhere. Here's the light infantry gun. But it's a little bit too late, I reckon. Yeah, the Germans are about to run out of points. Long gets cleared over its gunner.
We have 50 points remaining.
Like, if the Germans don't secure victory points now, they have lost. Yeah, I'm Professor Rennes at this point. Well, a nice short match. And a good way to showcase my recording settings again. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.